Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Channing Curtis.
Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday morning. I'm Tim Pham. We are getting outside to meteorologist Jeremy Legoo to kick things off. It is a little bit chilly outside, but Jeremy, we're seeing that sunrise peak behind you, and it's looking pretty purpley there.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
It's so pretty, especially here on the South Hill looking out to the east. It's gorgeous, but I walked over to catch a better view of the sunrise and go, oh man, that's amazing. And as I got over to the parking lot, I scanned over all of our cars. That's Tim and Channing's as well. There's a coating of frost there, so if you didn't park in a garage or under a tree or an awning, it did get cool enough that you are scraping a layer of light frost off the windshield. Not one of those chip away ones, but one of those ones where you'll have to do a little bit of scraping as you start the day. Sitting around the low 30s early on this morning. 32 in Spokane, 33 in Coeur d'Alene, 36 up in Sandpoint. You're at 38 in Moses Lake, but it does feel a bit cooler with a light little breeze. We are clearing out some of our clouds, and as I look around, it's looking like we're going to get plenty of sunshine pretty early on and then hang on to it through much of the day. That's going to do wonders for our temperatures, but what happens early tomorrow is we get this early morning push of moisture that could bring us a few even up with KREM snowflakes. Not enough to really do anything to the roads, but enough that you get to go, oh, was that a snowflake I saw falling in the air? That kind of thing. The real push of moisture arrives later on in the day, and that's some pretty widespread showers across the region as we kind of set up a bit of an atmospheric river that brings us the moisture, but it also brings us warmer temperatures. That means those snow levels start climbing back up into the higher elevations in the days to come. This afternoon, we're in the mid-40s under mostly sunny skies, but enjoy it while you can. The sun says goodbye to us by tomorrow.
All right, let's get right into this morning's big story because we have new information on the Spokane teen who was murdered by his girlfriend's dad.
So out of respect to the people involved and the investigation, we are only identifying the teen by his first name. The accused killer told police he killed the 19-year-old Andrew after learning the teen allegedly sold his daughter into sex trafficking. Andrew's family disputes the claims. After searching for Andrew for about a year, they are now grieving his death. They say the allegations from the man who admitted to killing him are hurtful.
The statement also reiterates that the FBI and the Washington State Patrol confirmed they are not investigating the murder victim for sex trafficking. Andrew's family held a candlelight vigil to honor his life.
I don't understand why everybody's taking his side on it. There's a 19-year-old that lost his life here, and people are forgetting that. He died in the trunk of a car. Nobody wants to die like that.
Now, this is an ongoing investigation. Spokane police say detectives are still working to confirm the suspect's claims about sex trafficking. But beyond that, police cannot share any further information at this time.
Just about 7:04 here. Time for your morning rush. More news in less time.
Spokane's Avista Stadium could get $23 million in renovations over the next 4 years. Spokane County's proposal includes 24 renovations that comply with Major League Baseball regulations. They include new field lighting, a new batting cage, and even new dugouts. If this proposal passes, they will have until the 2026 baseball season to complete the renovations.
3 people are recovering this morning after getting hurt on a construction site in North Spokane. It happened around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon along North Division. It is not clear what happened, but some of the workers had to be rescued using a ladder truck because of the location of the incident. None of the injuries are considered life-threatening.
The first child in Idaho has died from COVID-19. Now, that death was confirmed by the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare. The infant died last month, and nearly 900 children have died in the U.S. since the start of the pandemic.
Several opponents to Washington's long-term care tax filed a class action lawsuit. 3 businesses and 6 people filed the suit. They are seeking to stop the January start of the payroll premium for most employees in the state. None of the people in the lawsuit purchased a private long-term care insurance plan before the November 1st exemption deadline. That is your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media. This week, KREM 2 is exploring growth in the inland Northwest, and this morning we have another example of how Spokane is booming.
So the city is planning to make changes to several South Hill intersections to help ease traffic and prepare for more people in the area. Now, that solution may involve building a roundabout at 37th and Ray, a main arterial connecting the South Hill to Interstate 90. This roundabout would replace what's now a four-way stop right at the entrance of Ferris High School. However, 2 or 3 homes would have to be demolished in order to make room for it.
It's news to me, for sure. It would, I mean, obviously we wouldn't be here if that happened. To be honest, I don't think it would really help.
Spokane Public Schools told the city it is interested in adding a roundabout outside of Ferris, but also concerned as to how well new drivers would be able to navigate it and yield to pedestrians.
Our Boomtown series continues here on Up with KREM. This morning, Nicole Hernandez is taking a look at how a once affordable city has now become unaffordable for so many.
That's right, our city is growing. We're seeing a bunch of new construction in our area, but while that's happening, we're also seeing our housing prices go up, but our wages not going up enough. So coming up, I'll explain why we're seeing that from an EWU professor.
And the North Spokane corridor is still under construction. In our next half hour, we are taking a look at the latest developments and when the project is expected to be complete. When you sit down for Thanksgiving this year, know that other families are also enjoying a meal because of your generosity in the Inland Northwest. We have already seen donations come in for our Tom's Turkey Drive, and we just want to say a big thank you. A $20 donation buys a family in need a Thanksgiving dinner, and those dinners include a half gallon of milk, one of the most sought after items at local food banks. So we can provide that milk because of Washington dairy farmers and Dairy Gold.
Dairy Gold. You know, those are local farmers, local ranchers with these cows. It's not like it's, you know, some national company coming from the Midwest or back east or something. They got a hold of us and said, hey, we want to be part of this, and we want to give you 11,000 half gallons of milk. And they've done it year after year after year after year. They're just, you know, amazing. And that has been a really wonderful thing for me, is to meet these families that run these farms. And they're just people, you know, who just happen to get up at 3 in the morning and go out there and go to work until dinner at 6. It's really, you know, that's been one of the nice things, is to meet the local farmers that grow our food or bake our bread and just create these fabulous relationships with them. It's been wonderful for me.